Isn't it a great day today? Are we all pleased? Oh, we're so pleased to be on this sunny day for Jersey's first ever equality parade. A few people were asking, well, is this a gay rights rally? Is it a gay rights parade? Absolutely. But it's more than that, because this is equality, and you can't have selective equality. It has to be right across the board. And some of us, you'll hear, have had a disappointing week initially in the states of Jersey, because I think, you know, some of my colleagues misjudged the public mood. Whatever, we'll move on from that. But we've turned this into a negative, from a negative into a positive, I feel. And just seeing so many faces here from a diverse cross-section of Jersey. We've got cousins and friends from Guernsey as well, all over the place, and people who couldn't make it but send their best wishes to our group. So without any further ado, what I'm going to do is hand over to Deputy Sam Mezek, who was the mover of the proposition. He's going to tell you about why he brought that proposition to the States and why he thinks that equality is important.
Send out a message that Jersey men and women across the island believe that all people deserve the right to marry the person they love, regardless of their gender. We believe that all people deserve to be treated equally before the law, no matter what their race, gender, religion or sexual orientation is. We are here to say that Jersey is not a homophobic or bigoted society. We are diverse, we are tolerant, we are respectful, and that is what makes this island such a fantastic place to live. You often hear from people say that Jersey is a bit socially conservative. We're a bit happy to remain behind the rest of the world. But doesn't this fantastic turnout here today prove just what a load of nonsense that is? Jersey is not backwards. Jersey is not apathetic. Jersey is not uncaring. We are a modern, progressive and welcoming island, and we are all the better because of that. But sadly, we did have a disappointing week this week. On Tuesday, I brought a proposition to the States of Jersey to ask States members to agree that gay and lesbian couples should be shown dignity and respect by being given the basic right to get married. 81% of the public in a JEP poll said that they supported equal marriage too. But unfortunately things didn't go the way they wanted, and instead the States decided that we wouldn't accept equal marriage today. Instead we'd have a consultation. That's right, we couldn't decide whether gay and lesbian couples should be treated equally or not. We'll put it out to consultation instead. Just imagine it. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, subject to consultation, of course. We've organised this rally to send a message loud and clear to the government to wake up and join the 21st century. We want to demand our basic human rights, that no person on this island should be denied the basic right to marry the person they love and be happy because that person isn't the right gender. Black or white, man or woman, gay or straight, no matter who you are or what your background is, you deserve equal rights before the law in Jersey. Now, we've got a fantastic lineup of speakers, including the chairman of Liberate from Guernsey, Martin Gavet, who's come all the way here to talk about their journey there. Because the struggle for LGBTQ rights is not just a Jersey struggle, it's a struggle across the world. We've all heard the horrific stories of what happens to people in certain countries who are executed just for acting upon their natural instincts, the feelings they were born with. Some countries they're put to death. So this isn't just about Jersey, it's about equality around the world. And Jersey, you people should be proud for being here to play your part in that. I'm going to end with one final but I think important point. Now, we all here love our island. That's why we're here. We want the best for it. But nothing in Jersey will change unless ordinary people make sure they have their voice heard. That's why it's so important to come to rallies like this. But it's also important to bear in mind, in October there is a general election. So when you know who the candidates in your parish are, whatever perspective they're from, left, right, centre, find out who they are, phone them, email them and ask them, Do you support equal marriage? Because if you don't, you will not be getting my vote. The opportunity is before us in October, friends, so seize it. And next year we can hold another gay rights parade with Jersey's first gay and lesbian married couples. And what a fantastic day that will be. Thank you very much.
Gavin, who's come all the way from Guernsey. It shows that, as I said before, this is not just a Jersey struggle, and we're very pleased that our Guernsey cousins over there have already started to coalesce and have got a great movement in Liberate, which is a pan-Channel Island group. So thank you, Martin.
Thank you, Monty, and thank you for inviting me over here today to speak to you. It's an honour to be here with you. I'd like to ask you a question. Did the earth move for you yesterday? Well, it did in Guernsey, and I think it's about to again. Anyway, I hope you bear with me. It's quite a long speech, but I would like to give it anyway. It's an honour for me to be here and address you today as a guest of Reform Jersey, as a fellow Channel Islander. I stand before you as a gay man who has been denied the same rights that you here seek today in Jersey's Liberation Square. I feel and I share your frustration, your anger and disappointment at the recent successful attempt by Senator Ian Lamarcon to delay the acceptance in principle of equal marriage in Jersey. I bring with me messages of solidarity from the General Secretary of the Trades Union Congress. I welcome my friends here from Unite today. The General Secretary of Trade Congress has written to the Chief Minister Ian Gorst supporting equal marriage, and those unions organising in the Channel Islands who she represents. Teachers, police, manual workers, all the workers in the island who are represented by trade union organisations. I bring with me the support of the Channel Island group Liberate, which seeks to end discriminatory laws and policies within the islands, especially in terms of LGBTQ rights. I bring with me from across the water the good wishes of your fellow islanders in Guernsey, who wish and believe that one day we will all be free and equal, no one left behind. Article 1 of the United Nations Declaration on Human Rights states quite clearly, everyone is born free and equal in both dignity and rights. Yet today in Jersey we see that not every one of its citizens is treated equally. LGBTQ people in Jersey may have the right to enter into civil partnerships, but they are denied the most fundamental human right, the right to marry the person they love.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity of speaking. I am the only openly gay states members, and have been proudly so for the last and have been proudly so for the last 15 years. 15 years ago, we did not have equality in all sorts of areas. The age of consent, we did not even have civil partnerships. There was discrimination in all departments of the state. Much of that has gone. A lot has been done, but there is more to do. Sam and I, who worked together on the debate earlier this week, were thwarted by a number of minority states members. I believe that we can fix this. I believe that we can move on. And I will commit to working with ministerial colleagues and Sam to find a solution to legislation that will work, that will give equality in the eyes of the state for all relationships. I care about this. You are sending a message to states members in Liberation Square. Let us liberate ourselves from marriage inequality. Let us be proud, let us be unified, let us be clear, let us be inclusive. All relationships are equal. I'll say one final thing. Today is my anniversary with my partner, and I'm going to go... I'm going to leave you and wish you well, and thank you for your support over many years and for making such a good, inclusive event today. Thank you for your support, and good luck in your own lives. We will get there. I'm absolutely sure of that. Thank you.
Yeah, I did a documentary, just 10 minutes, on LGBT rights in Jersey, and I went into it thinking that most of Jersey, I already decided in my mind that Jersey was already homophobic. I had it in my head, and it took 6 months to do this documentary, and as those 6 months went on, I learned actually that the majority, a big, huge majority of Jersey isn't homophobic. In fact, maybe just 5% of people are homophobic that I've met. Anyway, it's not. I'm just gonna. What I wanted to say is, I'm just really proud to be part of this. Yeah, I'm so proud. And one day when we look back and go, do you remember when it was legal for gay couples to get married? I'll go. I'm able to say now that I went to the first gay rights parade in Jersey, and I'm just. You're all heroes.
Excellent, and we all are part of history today in Jersey. Let's not forget this. These kind of things don't happen easily, and it's you guys out there who made this happen. When we put this small post on Facebook as a little idea, it was remarkable how many people took it up, because this is an issue which transcends politics. It's about basic equality, and that's what's really encouraging, that Jersey isn't apathetic when it comes to politics. Is actually the states has failed to engage us, but we stand here nonetheless on the basic rights. Who's next? I think we've got my colleague Nick Lecornu, Deputy Nick Lecornu, recently elected, and he's been a tireless campaigner for civil rights and for human rights issues, including what we're here for today. So Nick, if you can come up and say a few words, and then after that we'll hear from Deputy Nassau, and then we'll have some music.
Thank you very much for coming. It's tremendous to see you all here in such diversity, and I think that's the important word today, because there are campaigners here for equality, equality for all things, not only gay rights, but for the rights of women. And we have had women speaking. One of the points I'm going to make today is an important one. That vote in the States to kick the equal marriage into touch was done because there were states members who didn't want to have to face this as an issue in the forthcoming elections on the 15th of October. They did so because they were frightened that they would frighten the horses, they would alienate one part of their constituency. Well, the ironic thing is it's blown back on them now. There's been a massive demonstration, and it's going to be the question for all candidates standing in the forthcoming elections. Do you support equal marriage? And they won't be able to avoid it. But the reason they were able to kick it into touch is because those states members are out of touch with Jersey society. It's imperative that Jersey society chooses candidates, chooses representatives that really speak for them. Because at the moment we've got a problem. 60 to 70% of the electorate does not vote. Because good people do not vote, we get bad governments. Things would be very different if those 60 to 70% actually voted. One of the first steps towards change, and this is a movement for change now, is to get registered to vote, and to vote on the 15th of October. And if you haven't registered to vote, there's a stall over there with the forms that you complete. It's probably sitting on your mantelpiece. It'll be coloured, probably blue, green, some other colour. It will have come from the parish and you've said, oh, I'm not bothered, I'm not interested in politics. Fill it in this time, get it back to the parish, and get ready to vote. And when you hear the cynicism of your mates down the pub, all politicians are the same. No, they're not. What Reformed Jersey has done today is organise an event. It was an idea, it was a little seed, it came from Deputy Tadje, tweeted it out, let's have a demonstration. I mentioned it in the States, and the reaction on the internet, was immediate on Facebook. People said, yeah, that's great, that's fantastic, I want to get involved. And you're all here today because you understood that those states members who voted against, those 24, are out of touch. Get ready for the elections coming forward and keep in touch, be part of this movement. I hope there's a modern, new gay rights movement that comes out of this, and we'll be back here next year, and we'll have our second Jersey Gay Pride and Equality March. Thank you.
Yeah.